Hey everybody, it's Kennedy Rogers from the Woodward Academy Eagle Exchange. I'm here with,
Samuel Jung.
and Samuel Jung is our second cycle chopped winner of this week. And can you tell us a little bit about your dish?
Oh yeah, sure. So I made like a gnocchi pasta with panna cotta on the side. It was really interesting actually, like how I made the dish. So originally I found out about the competition last week Tuesday and I saw like the submissions and it was really cool. So I was like, okay, what can I make with like pasta and cream and spinach? And the first thing that comes to your mind is something like an Alfredo kind of pasta,
Right.
right? But I kind of wanted to do something a little bit more different and creative. So you had to use pasta first off, and you also made us use cream, which was kind of interesting because I didn't know how to use cream and spinach in the same dish because they just don't really work that well, and a lot of people don't really like those like flavors combining together. So that's why I'm like, what's the new take on that dish, right? And gnocchi has always been my favorite kind of pasta, like noodle actually. It's just phenomenal for cooking. Pretty much if you don't know what it is, it's like a potato kind of pasta. They like you like pretty much mash potatoes and add flour, and that's how you get gnocchi. Now,
Wow. So you made your own pasta virtually.
yes, I did.
That
And
is
that was fun.
very impressive.
Oh,
So
thanks.
impressive.
And now with the sauce, I was deciding between red and green sauce actually. Because I didn't know how to put in the spinach, that's why I ended up pureeing it and making it into some kind of like cream sauce. I tried to like take out, so you know how spinach has this like bitter flavor, right?
I do.
Not very good at all. But pesto sauce, I like it a lot. So really, I kind of like got the same ingredients from there. Um, and then added the spinach in for the coloring, and you get that bright green. If I had added a little bit more cream in, it would have been like an even brighter green, but the sauce would then taste like more creamy than like the little bit of saltiness that you kind of want because the pasta is just like on it by itself. It doesn't really have that much flavor. Um, so I think a little bit of salt kind of thing on an oily pasta complements it great. Now with the sausage, I think I just like sliced up like a sausage and just grilled it and put it in there. This was my first time actually trying to plate something
Now
nicely.
your
Um,
presentation of the food was incredible. Like I was looking at it today and I was like, this is crazy. This looks like very professional. And if you guys haven't seen it, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. That's where Samuel's dish is posted. And it looks absolutely phenomenal. The color palette, the it's just phenomenal. I love it.
oh, thanks. So really, I've always like been going to like restaurants, right? And I've always like loved food, but I've never been able to like plate well. And there there's this guy I know. He's my next door neighbor actually. Mr. Wiggins. He's also a Woodward parent, but he's always cooked for us. And on the weekends, he like barbecues and grills and stuff. This reminds me of a like what he told me once. And he's like, you know, you're not cooking just to like make food to eat. You're cooking to share an experience. And I think that's what you can get when you can play well. So it was definitely interesting trying out something like that. Um, and with the dessert, right? We were already doing like an Italian dish. Um, and I always like flan, like Spanish flan. So that's why I went with the panna cotta because it's just a really light kind of dessert that also uses cream. Um, and it's like almost getting to summer. It's really close to berry season actually.
Right.
So putting in some of that like spring flavor really was interesting.
So now you seem to have a passion and a knack for cooking. So do you cook often?
So I actually don't cook that often.
Really?
Um, maybe,
That's
yeah.
crazy to think since from your presentation of the food and just the way you're speaking about your food, it seems like you've been cooking since you've been born.
um, so I try to cook like once or twice a month, and I'm always trying out something new. Miss Gentry has a really good chocolate cake recipe. It is like crazy. She's like one of the math teachers at Woodward too. But she brought it in one day for math class, and we all had a bite of it, and I was like pretty much in love with it. So shout out to her. Your cake was so amazing to actually try and make. But I've always been like trying out like new dishes every time, but I don't think I really like cook that often to say that I try that much. But
Well, it
yeah.
sounds great. It sounds like you know what you're doing. It sounds like you know what flavors you want and how to do them and how to plate them. So whatever you're doing, I don't know, you have a passion for it. So invite me over to your house one day if you're cooking again.
Oh, thank.
So what will you do with your winnings?
Oh yeah. So like it's $50 on Amazon, right? So I've been like saving up for like the esports team. So but we're trying to like upgrade like our streaming setup. So it's probably gonna go towards our new like audio interface.
Wow. So you're not gonna use it for yourself, you're gonna use it for your club. That is great, honestly. I don't
Oh,
know many people who would do that.
yeah.
Samuel, you're amazing. Your food was amazing. I was looking at it all over Twitter and all over Instagram, and it looked amazing. I wish I could get a piece. Make sure to save me some for next time I see you.
Okay.
And that will be all for today. So thank you guys for listening to the Eagle Exchange, and I'm here with,
Samuel Jung.
and we'll be
Okay.
signing off. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram for more announcements. Okay, let me stop.
Thanks for hosting me.